The Fort Lauderdale city auditor finding himself without a job after launching an investigation into the police chief.
And now questions are rising about his sudden firing. Let's go to Local 10's Christina Vasquez, who dug deeper for some answers, and she's joining us live tonight from Fort Lauderdale with more. Christina.
Does the city charter here in Fort Lauderdale allow its independent auditor to conduct independent investigations, or does the auditor need to seek permission from the commission? That remains a central issue tonight.
Commissioner McKenzie?
No.
Commissioner Sorensen?
Yes.
In this late evening vote by Fort Lauderdale commissioners and mayor Tuesday, it took just seconds.
Mr. Glassman?
Yes.
Mayor Trentalis?
Yes.
To end John Herbst's 16 years of service as city auditor.
Was given 60 days notice.
Abruptly fired, and it came after this.
It's my understanding that you're engaged in an audit of the police chief.
The mayor questioning why the city auditor is investigating police chief Larry Scarrato for possibly working a second job as an NCAA referee while on the taxpayer's dime.
We received an anonymous complaint that the chief was engaged in secondary employment at the same time he was supposed to be on duty. And so we had an obligation to investigate that.
Under whose authority?
Under my authority, under the charter.
The mayor disagrees. He is arguing the auditor is there to take assignments from commission, not conduct independent investigations.
Mayor, in 16 years, I have never had a commissioner tell me that I should or should not investigate anything. This will be the first time this has ever happened.
It was probably best to part company.
Mayor Dean Trentalis today described friction over the chief investigation as a tipping point.
There's been some frustration over the years.
I have lost confidence. Have you lost confidence?
And it seemed to come to a head that night. It was basically a secret investigation that he was involved with.
Calling it a secret, a false claim, according to Herbst in this email sent to mayor and commissioners Thursday, adding that, quote, the city manager and city attorney's office were both apprised of the forensic investigation from the very beginning. When we asked a police spokesperson if the chief was working a second job on city time, they replied simply no.
My office is impartial, independent, professional. We don't pick winners and losers. We're not part of anybody's agenda.
In Herbst's time investigating fraud, waste, and abuse, not a single disciplinary action could be found, an unblemished record. The city's website states that audit activities shall remain free of influence.
Motion carries.
Does it send a message to future auditors that they will not be independent?
Our auditor that we hire is to handle matters that we want investigated.
Now, because he has that 60-day notice, it is anticipated that the auditor will complete that investigation into the complaint against the police chief and be able to hand off the final report to the commission before he departs. And at that point, it will become a public record. Reporting live for you from Fort Lauderdale, I'm Christina Vasquez, Local 10 News.
More to come, Christina.